Audio check. All right, thanks for tuning in to Arapahoe versus Arapahoe RMHF league game. This is game 3 for your prospects and game 2 for elite. Elite is in white, prospects are in navy. Just started when puck drops. How are the mic volumes? You can post in the chat, send me a text.
You want to put something to warm up? I don't know, when do you want to start?
Go for it, yeah. It's good. Go for it.
Flip it, do a selfie real quick.
We got a little blood on blood matchup today. Both double A for an RMHF league game.
Get over the chat.
You want to give everybody a shout out? Say hello.
No.
We hope everyone's ready to listen to a baseball player broadcast a hockey game.
We get a PG version too.
We'll do our best to keep it family friendly.
Well, I was posting updates. In the chat.
It's there on the feed. That works.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to a pretty close matchup here, I think, today. These two teams all tried out together. We did see, for the most part, these rosters on the last day went head to head. A couple variances here or there, right? A couple kids on our team were trying out with Mays jerseys, and a couple kids were Navy jerseys. But for the most part, these teams did face each other during tryouts, and it was a really close game. It was about a 1-2 goal difference until the last 3 minutes. So we're hoping to see another competitive play between two great Arapahoe teams. Again, the prospects are in Navy, and we have elites in white. We'll be learning the players' numbers and names together. We're off. Puck in elite zone. Coming up the boards. Kept in by Reinman. Shot on goal. Nash with the glove save. We've got Corbin at center. It looks like Owen Steinke. We've got Owen Schuler, Brad Freeman, and Gavin Brown, I believe. Yes, Gavin Brown. Not quite sure what the holdup is here. All right, here we go. Ready for puck drop. White wins it. Out of the zone. Prospects chase it down. Freeman. Got to clear it out of the zone here. Owen with the stick. Got a shot on goal. Blocked up front. Coming up the boards, Gavin Brown. Just out of Corbin's reach. Good stick block there by Freeman. Collect the puck. Down in the corner. Looks like Freeman's without a stick right now. There we go. Cleared out of the zone. Nice save again by Nash. 33, maybe 4 saves for Nash.
Yo, go get your stick. You miss.
Elite still controlling the puck down here in our zone, and Nash with another save, protecting the posts. Great positioning by our goalie there, protect the inside post. Yeah. Again, Elite with the face-off save, or face-off win. Hard shot from the top. Here we go. Prospects collect it. Got to clear it out of the zone here. And we clear it out of the zone. Gunner with the puck. Loses it at the red line. There you go. Prospects moving it across ice. Collected by Elite. Elite pushing it back in. Prospects chase it down, pass it up the boards. Oh, almost an own goal there. Nash keeping his pad down. Sticks everywhere. Looked like a possible trip with the no call. We've got Reese Schaefer bringing it in. Out to the center. Engberg down in the corner. Elite with the charge back up the ice. Pass it across the center. And Nash with a great save. Holding his position. Ooh. Here we go. Reese again with the puck, collects it, throws it across the middle, clears the zone. No icing. Chased down by Elite. Line change for Navy. Prospects got a little 3-on-2 here. Elite with the offsides. Puck will come back out of the zone for a face-off.
I have to talk to Monty about that broadcast school.
Collected by Prospects and dumped into the lead zone. Becca Brown with the pass across. Shot on goal. Nash with a glove save again. Top right corner. Face off won by White. Looks like Declan got in there. Tried to regain position. Lost it on the boards. Collected by the Prospects. That's Brendan Hansen. Out to Soren. Oh, just kept it out of the zone. Nice stick check there by Ryder Stevens Kruger for Elite. Here we go again. Prospects collect. Jensen Smith throws it in. Gets it in deep down into their zone. Up against the corner. Soren with it. Centered to Declan. Shot on goal save.
A little pressure there.
Elite looking to clear it out of the zone. Can't keep it in. Prospects offsides. Looks like it took about 2 shifts for us to kind of wake up, but looks like we're starting to get there. Could be some nerves. I know there's a Freeman with the nice poke check there. Oh, just missed it. Swings it, redirects it. A little fan. That's okay. It happens. Freeman keeping it out of the corner. Collected by Owen. Back to Elite. Up top. Shot on net. Wide. Here we go. Prospects got it. Nope. Lost the puck again. There we go. Good stick. Brad being disruptive on that defense. Good aggressive play there. Good contact. Corbin getting to keep it out of the zone. Great level of effort there. Possible interference call that was missed. Oh, no. We got to clear it out of the zone, not in the zone. There we go. Freeman clears it out. Throws it all the way down. Possible. No icing. So icing waved off. Stay on it, Gavin. Elite passing it up the middle. And Long bringing it in. Good defense by, is that Reese? Yes, Reese Schaefer. Puck bounces on the boards. Down in the corner. Up to the top. Elite collects it. Almost intercepted by Gavin. Good read, Gavin. Just a tad late, but good read. Schaefer, great contact. Good physical play out of Reese. You can always expect that. There you go. Good stick, Reese. Good. Trip. Again, possible missed call there. Ooh, high stick, redirected down. There we go, out of the zone. Gavin, foot chase against Reem. Reem, good stick. Way to keep it in. And shot on goal, too high. Got a line change here. Engberg coming in. Shot wide. There we go, one-on-one. Got a stick on it. Not quite strong enough. Gunner with the puck. Brings it in the zone. Trying to center. Just deflected off the net. Shot. Oh, fan. Good setup. Puck is moving. Out to Hansen. Hansen sends it back into the boards and cleared out of the zone by Elite. On net. No icing. Cameron with the pass up the middle. Again, got cleared out of the zone. Good job. Brought back in by Elite. Collected by Prospects. Charging hard is Declan. Bringing it into the zone. Got a little too deep there. Just got outside of reach. Soren in the corner. Looking for the center. Centering pass. Shot on. Save. We need waste management out here picking up the trash. We got to clean it up. Couple great opportunities there for a goal. Great save. Great pad save by Elite's goalie. Offsides. That was a great shift. Boys are definitely starting to wake up. We had a slow couple first shifts there, but I think the boys are starting to step up now, realizing that they are playing Elite and they need to step up or show up. Jensen Smith, Declan Walsh, and Colin Albert are your forwards. Reese Schaefer on defense with Emmett Keenan. Emmett clears it out of the zone, collected by Prospects. Colin Albert just missed the pass. Wow, just a little long on the pass. Emmett chasing it down with Beckett Brown hot on his heels. Ooh, passed right in front of the net. That was a high-risk play. Possibly came off the toe a little bit unexpected there. Schaefer down around the corner behind. Oh, lost the puck, collected it. Back around the boards. Colin Albert chases it down. Colin with the pass up to the center. No, that is Jensen. Jensen carries it out of the zone. Elite's got it back in. Taken away by Reese. Good pass by Reese Schaefer. Being brought up by Jensen Smith. Jensen brings it in. Backhand to the center. Looking for nobody there. Come on, here we go. There you go, Declan. Creeping in. Chipped on the boards. We got 2-on-1. Schaefer holding his own. Pass across. Great defense by Reese. Had to make a decision there. Possible hook. Oh, off the mask. Good save. Nasty Nash cleared out of the zone. And possible icing here. Icing. Puck will come back into Navy zone, but good defense, good offensive effort, couple opportunities there, couple shots on goal.
Go in the first period.
Minute 14:00, first period. Gunner, Owen, and Luke. Music is playing. We're partying here, even though the puck's dropped. We're carry the party on. Clear it out. Luke Billman off the walls, chipped to himself. Good defense by Elite. Gunner collects it behind the net. Down in the corner. He looks like a possible hook there. That was a no call. Keep that puck moving, prospects. Good things will happen. Elite brings it in. A little bit of contact at the blue line. We needed a couple more defenders down low here. Right behind the net. Brought out front. Just outside of the reach. It's like Gunner lost an edge there. We've got puck swings around behind the net into the corner. Good physical play by Brendan Hansen there to win that puck. Contact at the blue line. Offsides. It's definitely a physical game. It's starting to get a little more physical than it was the first 10 minutes or so. We got 2.6 here left in the first. Elite with the face-off win, collected, and there's your buzzer for the end of the first period. 0-0.
A couple of times. I've actually watched the game instead of film the game.
Sorry if we find ourselves getting a little distracted watching the game. We should be. It's volunteer work. It's a volunteer job.
I'm not going to show up at Sundance Music Festival, that's for sure.
So good competitive play. The teams, as they should. Elite is possessing a little more possession. Not to say they're not making mistakes, right? Also, we've taken advantage of those. We've had a few shots on goal as well. I think it's two really close teams. I know the trials were really difficult decision for the coaches. Still getting to know each other, absolutely. You can see that with some of the passes being led a little too far, tendencies, anticipating where to be. Gavin Brown, Corbin Pollock, and Soren Kieran are your forwards, and looks like we've got Owen Stanky and Brad Freeman on defense. Icing. That's going to come all the way back into. Now, here's a funny thing I need to admit. Whose zone is this? Are you protecting your zone, or is your zone the one you're scoring on? We're down in this zone now. Shot on goal from Gavin. Deflected in front. Cleared out by, I believe that was Green or Elite. We got a 2-on-1. Brad had to make a turn and make the decision to go down to the corner. Keeps the stick on the puck. You got to love an annoying defender. Passed up to the top. Fan. And pushed up the middle. On net. Ooh. Took it inside. Gavin with the great stick work there. Good steal. You love to see your forwards getting in on the defensive play too. Thrown around, he boards, collected by Freeman down in the corner. Skating it up, passes it up to the top. Looks like it's intercepted by Elite. Just wide. Cleared out of the zone. Corbin chasing it down right on the heels of Ream. Ream passes it in, intercepted by Gavin Brown. Elite collects it to Beckett. Passes back over to Bowling. Bowling giving some distance there. Kick back out to the top defender. Deflected down just wide off the post. High stick. High stick was the call. That would not have. I'll tell you, Nash looks good in there today. Right now, he's holding his holding his space. It's not overcommitting. It's good to see. I really think this game's going to come down to the mistake here or there. These teams are so evenly matched. Shot on goal from Schaefer, blocked in front by Ryder. Shot high and wide. Comes back on boards. Schaefer comes in and just Bowling just gets around him. Got a hook here. No call. Another no call. That was a stick completely in the hands and being pulled back. I don't know where that wasn't called, but hey, you know what? We're all we all make mistakes, as I'm clearly doing as well. Colin Albert with the deep shot on net, right into the chest, saved by the goalie. In this period, it seems like, yeah, prospects are controlling the puck a little bit more. Yep. So, which, you know, Elite controlled it the first period. I think this looks are showing. We've got Gunner and Owen and Luke are your forwards. Passed out to your defender. Brennan Hansen loses it on a breakaway here. 1-on-1 with Nash. Top bar down in. Goal for Elite.
Give me more help than that. That was tough.
We're at 9:42 in the second period. Home team, Elite up 1-0. First goal of the game. We've got Freeman and Steinke subbed in here for defense. Everyone stays on sides. Pass to the center. Deflected up. Almost an own goal. Glove save by Elite. So Gunner, Owen, and Luke are your forwards. Owen, Steinke, and Brad Freeman on defense. Elite wins the faceoff. Gunner goes in on the boards. He's pretty relaxed refs here on some of these calls. I'll tell you. The high stick there, it looks like. Puck comes out of the zone, collected by Luke. Luke sends it up to Gunner. Gunner just bounces over the stick. Swung out wide. Owen keeps it in the zone. Shot on net. Luke follows it up. Oh, and great stick save up there. Or I should say stick to lift over by the defender. All right, we've got Soren, Reese Schaefer, Soren, Pollock, Gavin, and Emmett. At some point. Won by prospects. Emmett throws it in just wide, no deflection. Soren collects it in the corner, throws it back behind the net. Gavin goes after it. Emmett, Corbin, nobody in the middle there, but also no Elite players over there. So puck winds up on the boards. Collected. Elite here has a potential breakaway. Emmett doing a great job getting back. Good defensive roll. That could have been led to a breakaway. He's able to create a good angle. Pollock with the steal. Comes up the boards. Out to Tobias. Tobias fighting for it with Soren. Sent in. Gavin collects it. Oh, get it out of the zone. It does clear out of the zone. Just makes it. Here we go. 1-on-1. Deflected by Tobias. Collected by Elite. Gavin coming across ice. Getting in the way. Reshafer collects behind the net. Puck's trickling out. Good play, Nash, to hit it back to the boards. Smart heads-up play by our goalie there. Passed out to Soren. Soren keeping physical. Keeps the puck. Sends it to the middle. Gavin chasing it down. Up on the boards. Back on sides. Great job getting back. Led ahead. Oh, goal by Beckett Brown. That's 2-0 Elite here with 7:13 to go in the second period. That was another one of those just right time, kind of behind the defense there a little bit. Puck trickled out. And kudos to Elite taking advantage of both those opportunities. Good interception. Colin Albert back on size. Puck's thrown down into the corner. Elite collects it. Throws it around, swings it to the other side. Cameron stepped up. Looks like the puck came back into the zone. They called an offsides there. Declan, Colin, and Jensen Smith? Yes, Jensen Smith are your forwards. Cameron and Hansen are you on defense. Battle happened behind the net. Battle happening behind the net. Slap shot from Cameron. Deflected up. Oh, just off the goalie's shoulder. Great save. Right in the middle. Oh, same thing. Good save and block up front. Cameron collects it, throws it on net once again. Tipped wide. Jensen collects it in the corner, throws it on net. Tipped away by defense. Colin Albert staying on it. Colin Albert collects, passes up the middle. We got a shot. And we got a goal. Jensen Smith. No, that was Declan Walsh. Declan Walsh from center. Quick wrist shot. Bar down. 2-1. Elite Prospects. Elite up 2-1. Great goal. Great goal. Puck movement. Fighting for the puck. Winning those battles. 6:10 left in the second period. 2-1 game. Face off initially won. Oh, got a possible interference call again. Not called. No call. Collected by Luke. Luke passes it to the middle. And swung back out. All right, got a little zigzag there. Thrown back into the zone. Gunner giving it a chase with Owen. Gunner down in the corner, just over his stick. Collected by Freeman. Freeman throws it on. We had two high sticks there, no call. Puck thrown back to the top. Steinke with a shot. Oh, blocked up front by Ryder Stevens-Kruger. Collected by Elite. Centered and collected by Freeman. Freeman passed back to Owen. Owen sends it up to the forwards. Being brought in by Owen. Schuler. Possible slash call. No call. G holding on to the puck a little too long there. We got passed up by Kuritich. Kuritich takes it into the corner. Throws it back out. And Prospects are there. Collected by Owen. Trying to get it out of the zone. It looks like Ryder Stevens-Kruger keeps it in. Puck swings around behind the net, over into the corner, collected by Luke. Little battle for it. Freeman collects. just outside the reach of Gunner. And offsides. Battle for the puck at the line. We have offsides. Offsides. Just barely. You got to bring that into the zone. Can't dance on the blue line. But hey, that's all right. Puck comes back out. We'll just reset here for another face-off. Outside of the zone. Corbin, Soren, and Gavin with Reese and Emmett. One by Elite, sent back to their defenders. Swings it off the boards. Reese skating backwards with Bowling. Good contacts to slow it down. Swung out around the boards, up to the top. Slap shot, blocked by Emmett. Emmett collects it. Swings it out to Gavin. Gavin trying to chip it over the boards. Doesn't quite make it. Goes down hard. Looks to be okay. Gavin chasing it back down again. And back down into the corner. Good physical play behind the net. Collected by Elite. Lost it. Gavin just out of the reach. Gavin keeps the stick down on it. Disrupt the play just enough. Centered across to, I believe, Bowling. Out to Morris. Morris, here we go. Potential breakaway. Gavin, collected by Elite. Just got a stick on it. Good effort. Brought it in. Kind of got in each other's way there a little bit. Passed across. So, what an angle. Wow. That one just swung around. I think possibly deflected in on that back post. That was a tough, but also, wow, what an impressive goal. Tough play, tough one to defend. Still, very, very evenly matched game right now. 3-1 here with 3:15 to go in the second period. Prospects collected, offsides. Colin Albert, Jensen Smith, and Declan Walsh on your forwards. And you have Brennan Hansen and Cameron. Oh, Cameron. What's Cameron's last name? Shardiger. Mr. Shardiger standing right next to me, shouting out his last name. Cameron Shardiger. Moved in from Portland 3 weeks ago. Talk about quite the eventful last month for that family. I believe they're still unboxing, if I'm not mistaken. You show up and have tryouts right away on your first week in town. Happy to have them here. I will learn their last name. Shot on net, blocked, saved, and cleared by Tucker Reed. Swung outside. We got a little more speed there, bringing it into the zone. Just stays on sides. Down into the corner. Shardiger with the clear. What do we got? A hook. We've got a hooking call on Jensen Smith. First penalty of the game called for hooking. Line change for prospects. Coming on out, we have Engberg and Owen Schuler with Freeman and Stanky on defense. Elite going on the power play. Won by Engberg and collected by Elite. Beckett Brown, inside move. Setting up, looks for the shot. Good save by Nash. Gunner chases it down. Just gets through. Got 3 on one side. Here we go. Cleared out of the zone, and it's cleared out of the zone. Gunner keeping pressure on. Up to the middle. Sniper. Down in the corner. Got to clear it out. Got to collect and clear it out of the zone here. Playing a man down. Possible interference there by shot up and over the shoulder. Another tricky goal. right up in that corner. That was one heck of a shot. Great placement.
Try that.
So power play goal for Elite brings it to 4-1. Minute 44 to go in the second period. Joining the forwards is Luke Billman. Now the power play's dead. Offside. 18. Gunnar Engberg. Fun fact, I believe the last name is correctly pronounced Angbetti. But this is America, so it's Engberg. I only know that because that happens to be my last name as well. And puck goes into the prospects bench. I believe that was Hansen and deflected right off of the face mask with zero flinching. Coach checking on him, make sure he's okay. Pollock, Soren, and Gavin are your forwards. Reese and Emmett on defense. Puck swings around the boards, down the corner. Gavin with a nice backhand to keep it moving. Fight for it behind the net. Gavin with it up front. No, just outside of reach of Corbin. So close. Great opportunity. The net was open on that side. Looks like Beckett Brown. Beckett Brown took one maybe to the stomach. I don't know what happened. I think that shot went right off of under his pad. Maybe caught him right in the rib. I saw the shot, and it looked like he went for the block, and I believe it caught him right underneath his chest pad. He went down quick. Let's hope he's all right, and hopefully it's just like a hit by pitch kind of bruise situation. I didn't see any other contact, but that was immediate. It was right on the shot, though. I think it's the puck.
It's amazing how much the thing you actually don't get to see when you're filming.
That's true. Very true. Looks like he collects himself. Oh, possibly his thigh. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, let's hope he's okay. Absolutely. Good job, Beckett, getting back up. I hope he's all right. We'd love to see him back out there in the game here in just a few more shifts. Brendan Hansen chasing it down. He's got to get there first. Good job. Way to get there. Way to stay with it. Elite keeping the puck moving. Jensen Smith in front. Puck passed into the zone. Cleared out. Declan Walsh just loses it to Elite. I'm not sure who that is. Behind the net. Bringing it around. Jensen Smith puts pressure on Colin Albert. Down on the boards. Down in the corner. We seem to be giving a little more space right now. I think we need to tighten up that pressure a little bit here. Good stick by Brennan to stay on it. Good back check. Down in the corner, fighting for it. Stays on his feet, swings it around. Looks like it's collected by Colin. Little poke of the puck. Colin brings it in. 2-on-1. Sends it on net. Wide left. Oh, and just out of time. Ran out of time. Buzzer hits. 4-1 after 2. Heading into the third period.
Maybe the media booth would have some better accommodations. The back starting to hurt from the stadium.
I've noticed we've had 0 nachos delivered to our booth.
Not even a refreshment. You definitely should get some water for all the chatter.
The coffee's not the best thing to cleanse the palate while you're speaking on a microphone. It tends to dry out the mouth a little bit more. My booth mate here probably appreciates the coffee breath he's getting as well as I'm spouting out nonsense about the hockey game, but I have no clue what I'm doing. I hope everyone's having fun listening to this rambling attempt at a play call. Again, I think right now we're two mistakes away from a 1-goal game. It's 2-1 minus those 2 mistakes. They've had 2 goals that are absolutely just impressive. That one angle, I don't know how they achieved that angle. Maybe there was a deflection off. He was behind the net and somehow got it in on the back post around Nash. I don't know how that one went in. If my mom was a geometry teacher and not an algebra teacher, maybe we would have a clue, but that's not the case. And so I'm trying to figure out how X equals Y in that situation. And then the shot from, was it Bowling? Who was, I didn't see who the shot was on that top shelf. I mean, it was placed perfectly right over the shoulder. So again, minus 2 mistakes. I think we're really competing here in a 2-1 game. Great job for Elite capitalizing on those. So we're sitting 4-1 heading into the third, 12 minutes on the clock. Puck drop, Engberg wins it, takes it up the middle. Elite collects it right at the blue line. Looks like prospects are coming out with a little bit more physical play here. I think maybe that intermission was good conversation from the coach about keeping the pressure on. And it looks like Tobias tries to clear it out. Can't clear it out of the zone. Luke collects it near the blue line, brings it back down into the corner. Swung out wide again. And fan on the pass attempt. Let's see if we can take advantage of this. Oh, missed. Right here in front. Just skated right over it. I think that's Palace bringing it in. Nash with the save. Gunner clears it out. Shot wide. Collected by Luke. Didn't get out of the zone. Elite keeps it in. Shot on net. Nash with the save.
So in that defensive play, there was kind of suspect.
Ooh, fired. Shot on net. Bounces off our. I think that was Soren for the block. But came out of the zone, offside.
Missed a couple of penalties. They haven't missed a single offside.
They have not missed a single offsides, but they have missed a few penalties. I do appreciate just let the boys play. I've always liked that as well. Corbin, Soren, and Gavin are your forwards. Reese and Emmett. Sorry, I was going to say Evan Emmett are on defense. Elite wins it, swings it out. Good puck movement by Elite, throws it in the zone. Quick clear. Soren right through the feet, but defender able to keep his skate down. Puck comes back into prospect zone, down in the corner, swung out to the middle. Contact up top. Collected, cleared out of the zone. Elite collects it, looks to bring it back in. Intercepted by, we got potential interference call here. Penalty on number 3, Beckett Brown, I believe. I don't know what that call is, if that's roughing. It's this. I don't know. I think that's roughing, but whatever it is, it's a minor. We've got a minute 30 penalty, 10 minutes to go in the third period, 4-1. Won by the prospects. Prospects can't get it in. It stays out of the. It comes out of the zone. Was not able to keep it in. I hear coach making a call. We need to move the puck and spread the ice from the bench. Won by prospects. Schardiger throws it in down into the corner. Jensen Smith on it, and Schardiger keeps it in. Hansen wins it back. Down against the boards. Tough to see down here. Coming into the corner. Looks like long for Elite. Gets it out. Prospects control it. Schardiger from a deep shot. Deflected in front and saved by Ellison. Jasper with the save. Off the boards, down to the corner. Swung in front. Ellison with the great play from the goal. Hey, shot goes wide, deflected. Deflected wide. Down in the corner. Walsh collects it. Walsh out to Jensen. Jensen off the post. Man short. Skating through the hands. Great play. What's the call? Oh, we have an offsides call. Offsides call somehow, and I don't know. So they missed one offside because I don't think the puck even came in. All right, back on for the prospects. We have Engberg and Billman and Owen. High stick played by Owen. High stick. I guess you can't play your own high stick.
I thought that you can play your own high stick, but nobody else can play your high stick.
I have no idea.
Did not cover that. He said Lasso's instructions for to new hockey.
I'll get on ChatGPT here in a minute. Check that out. Puck behind the net, down in the corner. Engberg collects it. Here he goes down the middle. 2-on-1. Swings it wide. Gunner takes it into the corner, passes it back. Freeman out to Owen Stanky with the shot. Saved by Jasper Ellison. Luke Billman, Gunnar Engberg, Owen Schuler are your forwards, with Brad Freeman and Owen Stanky as your defenders. We're back to full strength for Elite, 5v5. Prospects down in the corner, sends it around the net, behind the net. Owen Schuler collects it in the corner. Gunner coming in for the help. Gunner passes it up top. Oh, intercepted. Pass intercepted by someone on Elite. Puck back down in the corner, keeping it deep. Luke putting some pressure on, making the pass, forcing the pass. Gunner and Brad working to keep it in on that one. Gunner center pass to 70. Owen Schuler just over the net. Elite collect it and are bringing it back, attacking the zone. Good back checking by prospects, breaking up a potential 2v2 breakaway there. Luke Billman stays on it, keeps some pressure again, forces the pass. Freeman down in the corner, fighting number 10 for it, swings it around, collected by Tobias Morris. Tobias looks for a shot, passes to the center, cleared by Freeman. Shot came in just wide on the deflection. Gunner chipping it towards the boards, takes it out, collects it, passes it up. Contact at the blue line, no call, no call. Good defensive play by Reese Schaefer coming in to break up that open net shot there. Great effort play by Reese Schaefer coming in and saving that with one heck of a block. All right, Soren, Reese Schaefer on the puck, fighting for it down towards the boards. Moved out to the blue line. Gavin collects it, swings it out towards Pollock. Tried to clear it out of the zone. Elite on the chase. Gavin close behind. Good hard move there by Elite to protect it on the boards. Oh, we've got defender coming back. Reese stays on it. A little back check. Tripped up. Shot wide. Back down to the corner. Swung out. Gavin on the chase. Elite keeps it in. Beckett Brown centers. Tobias Morris deflected down. Block. Over the net on the next shot. Elite still possession of the puck. Prospects are looking like they might need a line change here. Looking a little bit gassed. It got cleared out of the zone. Gotta get harder out of the zone than that. Looks like we need a line change, but we are tanked. This is not a good look right now. Elite collecting it, sends it across. Gavin just missed it, keeps his stick down, cleared out of the zone. Pollock taking it, charging up hard. Corbin deflected off, brings it deep into the zone. And we have a line change. New defense out, Brennan Hansen and Jensen Smith on the forward. Joining Brennan on defense is Cameron Schartiger. 3v2, bringing it in. Ooh, muffed the pass. Oh, almost recollected it. Puck not able to come out of the zone. Puck back down into the corner. Elite collects it. We got 4 down here fighting for it. Who's going to win the battle? Prospects win the battle. Swing it out right. Got to get it out of the zone. Didn't quite clear it there. Elite able to keep it down in their area. They're pass up to the middle. Same, man. They are controlling that blue line there. Not able to clear it out. Shot on net just wide. Puck came out of the zone. Here we go. A breakaway for Declan Walsh. Oh, clean it up. And it's in the net. Do we have a goal? It's in the goal. It's in the net. Oh, it was under. What's the call? 4:09 on the clock. We're sitting 4-1 right now. No goal. They're saying no. Wait, we don't know. Are we going to New York for this one? Yeah, it's either we have a goal or a penalty. A goal or a penalty or a no goal. Okay, here we got a goal. Prospect score 4-2. It's either a goal or it's a penalty shot because he took him out, right? All right, Prospects fighting for it on the faceoff. One and collected by Elite. Brendan Hansen collects it, tries to bring it in. Fighting for it on the blue line. Lost the glove here. Brendan Hansen maybe got stepped on. I don't know. Brad Freeman coming on. He got stepped on. Puck behind the net. Elite has it. Tries to clear it on the backhand. Does. Gets it outside the blue line there. Brings it back in. Colin Albert with the puck. Pulls it in. We're not moving our feet and just gets absolutely crushed, but play on. Brad Freeman. Oh, pass just long. Too long. Declan. I think the referees forgot the rules for a minute here. That's okay. Here we go. Declan pushing it forward. Off the boards. 2v2. Brad Freeman and Owen Stanky holding the defense strong there. Stanky out in the corner. Collects the puck with the backhand. Contact down in the corner. Owen collects it. Gunner just off the stick. Trying to get it out of the zone. Elite keeps it down deep down in the corner. Throws it around. Off the boards. Not able to collect it. Elite's able to keep it in. Elite with a nice move there. Taking it in. Shot high. Saved by Nash. 2:59. 4-2 in the third period. 2:59 remaining. Owen Schuler, Gunnar Engberg, Luke Billman are your forwards. And it looks like we've got Reese Schaefer and Emmett on defense. Nash holding the net strong. Gunner wins the face-off, passes it back to Schaefer. Schaefer swings it out to the boards. Collected by Owen. Owen with a nice move. Passes it up. Get it out of the zone. Gunner right behind him. Unable to collect it. We've got a high stick. I'm not sure what the call was. I don't know what the call was, but we got a face-off down in our zone now, which is, or sorry, the elite zone. Our offensive zone. I'll just call it that. Prospects. 2.5 minutes really here. 2:47 left to answer. We're down 4-2. Again, this came down to 2 mistakes at this point. This has been a very close, evenly matched game. Puck goes just in front of the net on the face-off. Collected by Elite. Elite down in the corner, controlling it. No pressure, and all the time in the world. Gunner intercepts the pass. Gunner with the shot. Oh, and blocked. Clifford! We got ourselves a goal! Way to clean up that deflection. First shot from Gunner deflects off the goalie, bounces out front, and was that Owen Schuler with the cleanup, I believe? 4-3, 2:33 left to play in the third. Fighting for it, in between the feet, Elite coming away with it. Prospects chasing it down. Here we go. Prospects try to bring it in. Entering the zone, offsides. We're going to get a line change here, but wow. Great job so far staying in it, never quitting. One by Pollock. Corbin tries to take it in. Gets intercepted. Looks like he's right off the skate. Puck's floating around. Soren just missing, keeping it in. Prospects, it gets out of the zone. Elite carrying it up. Cleared out of the zone. Great play. Pollock giving it chase. He's got a good angle. Beats Tobias to the puck. Down in the corner. Passes back out to Brendan Hansen. Brendan to the center. Soren just out of reach. Cleared out of the zone by Elite. Collected by Prospects. Prospects chip it in. Offsides. Gavin Brown unable to get back. So close. Not for lack of effort. That was a full sprint. We got another line change here. New forwards coming on. New defense coming on. Full line change. Colin Albert, Jensen Smith, and Declan Walsh are your forwards. Owen Stanky and Brad Freeman on defense. One by Elite. Elite moving the puck, swinging it around. Smith keeping pressure on. Stanky chasing down in the corners. Owen. Looks like we were recollected by Prospects. Off the skate. Oh, what a tough bounce. Get it out of the zone. Cleared out of the zone. Elite able to keep it in right at the blue line. Throws it back down deep around the boards. Behind the net. Brad gets chased down in the corner. Throws it up to the blue line. Clear the zone. Elite collects it. Fans, oh, almost an opportunity there on that mistake. Elite collects it right at the red line here. Brad Freeman putting some pressure on. Declan Walsh able to get a stick on it. Puck comes back into the zone. Offsides. 56 seconds to go. 4-3. Third period. 56.7 to go. I don't know if we're going to see it, but if we can win this face-off and gain possession, I think there's a good chance we'll get an extra forward out there, an extra attacker. We might be having to pull the goalie here in just a moment. Jensen Smith. Timeout Prospects. Timeout Prospects.
Work on pulling the goalie.
I'll tell you what. This has been a very evenly matched game. Second and third period, much stronger. Couple mistakes is really the difference right now. Just a couple small mistakes that Elite was able to take advantage of. So, again, credit to them.
Maybe we should film that setup.
I like our setup.
That's a little more.
We've got a one-man studio next to us over here. It looks like an incredible setup we're kind of envious of, but I like my Logitech C920 webcam. that was provided by my. I mean, I bought it. Yeah, it's personal tape. It wasn't. It's not a work item. All right, Luke Gunner with the face-off, collected and thrown in deep by Elite. Got to communicate, swinging it out to the boards. Owen giving chase. Puck again, thrown back behind the net, swung back around by Prospects. Luke chasing it down, kept in by Ream. Puck sent up top, kept in by great job managing the blue line Elite. I got to give it to him on this one. Great shift. Reese kind of puts him right into the boards, no call. Fighting for it down in the corner. Puck trickles out. Elite gets it. Collected by the Prospects. Prospects trying to throw it back around. Can't quite get enough on it. 15 seconds to go. Prospects carrying it out. Pass out to Gunner. Gunner's got a charge. He got 10 seconds. Play 5. Throw it on net. 2 seconds. 1 and game. Good game between Arapahoe's 2 top 10U teams. Elite pulls it off 4-3 to the Prospects. Good effort, but losing 3 goals today. All in all, that's kind of how I hope this game would shake out. Obviously, we'd want to come out with a win. Very closely matched. We had a couple mistakes they took advantage of, but great even play. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate you all staying on and listening to this nonsense. We love you. Take care.